Alright, what is up, everybody? So, long story short, thank you for all the subs, guys. I'll get to that in a second. I appreciate it. But long story short, they just gave out a ridiculous amount of SQ and did some animation updates, and that was it, which is pretty lame for the 10th year anniversary. It wouldn't even have been that bad if this was just like anniversary 8 or 6 or whatever, but 10 years is such a huge milestone. I'm shocked they didn't put more effort into it. But I mean, long story short, too much of the money goes to Sony and you know, Type Moon and that kind of thing, and not enough of the money is put back into the game. So they have a skeleton crew, and yeah, you know, no quality of life updates. I mean, let's just run this down real quick, right? 10 years. Long time. 10 years. No story replay. No challenge. The fuck did I just spell? Tower. Let's see. No UI updates. Just no UI revamp. They need to redo the whole thing. Let's see. No roguelike. No Leo AU. Fair. Like I said, Australia. Yeah, no grill front. I mean, these would help a lot. Like the no story plays. Oh, yeah, no, they need to revamp the story, the early story. No story revamp. Oh, friends list needs to be changed. That's just awful. But yeah, anyway, million things they could do. All they did do was animation updates, which we'll show over. We'll show here in a second. And gave SQ. Like, am I missing anything? They didn't really do anything else. It's just a lot of SQ, which, I mean, I gotta stress this. SQ takes no work, right? They can give you 1 SQ or 10 million. It takes no effort on their part, right? Like, I'm not gonna complain if they give out free stuff, but it's like, it just doesn't really matter. I want the game to be better. Oh yeah, we get daily summon for story summon, but only for a year. Is that a thing? Oh my god, what is this junk? And you can't skip? Oh my god. How do I even, good lord. Speaking of UIs needing a revamp. Okay, well, let's show off the animations. We'll stick with being a negative Nancy for now, and I'll show off the animation update I am the least happy with. Although I haven't seen them all, so we're gonna watch. Like, I haven't seen Shakespeare's yet, or Yuri Pirates and stuff. So we'll see those. But I've had all these like YouTube comments like saying, "Aren't you happy that Protoku got an animation update?" But man, I fucking hate Protoku's animation update. Like, I am not about it. I'm not even mixed on the 10th year anniversary. It's just bad. Like, they didn't do anything. Like, 10 years is just such a massive milestone, and yeah, they did nothing. Do we not have the buff quest yet? And like, these animation updates were the only cool thing they did, and they're pretty damn low quality. Like, they're, I guess I'll just do a farming stage. I don't know what else to do here. I'm gonna like 120 Sanson soon, so. Oh yeah, Summer Caster coup instead of regular coup. It's great. Love it. Let me summon my ult account's proto coup. I don't think FGO is gonna end soon. Now, the effort might get lower and lower. I mean, like, what a pathetic 10th year anniversary, man. Like, ridiculous. But, they don't make all the money anymore, but they still make a lot of money. Oh yeah, that's another thing. People are gonna be like, Green's so negative, but like, these animation updates should have been done a long time ago. Like, cause they went for like 2 years there where they didn't do any animation updates. Like, only recently have they started doing them again. And like, these should have just been done so fucking long ago. No Galahad, which I've always said that I did not think Galahad was a sure in because his NP wasn't real. Like, his NP couldn't be playable. Used like the background of the stage and stuff. There was just no way. Yeah, I'm shocked Leonidas didn't get one, to be honest. Sphinx, thank you for the 39 months, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, the animation updates have not been great, honestly, lately. They've been kind of lazy and just very stiff. Very, very stiff. Some of, like, Protoku's animation update here, though, is, like, some of it's good, but a lot of it's not. One... Oh, let me fix my audio. It's all fucked up. So, one, this, like, standing pose is so out of character for him. Like, literally, watch the Fate Prototype OVA. This is so weird. And he's, like, so thin now. And he's constantly going into this pose when fighting. And it looks ridiculous. It just does not feel right at all. Especially when when he's fighting. Like, what the fuck? Like, super random. And I know why it's like that. I'll get into that in a minute. Like, seriously. Like, and like, he's only using one hand. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, he's attacking with one hand when, like, Ku never does that. Even Proto-Ku, like, in the, OVA. And he's only holding his spear with one hand so he can maintain the dumbass pose. Like, it just looks awful. Narasu, dude, thank you for the 56 months. Now, again, there are some aspects of his animations are still cool, but overall, I really don't like this animation update. Doesn't feel right at all. I think it's the worst one out of the lot. Like Sanson's, I'm pretty cool with. Like, it just looks so awkward. Also, I like how I haven't killed a single guy. Maybe not the best deck shuffle. Oh, starting soon, excuse me. Alright, let's NP the saber. Although I could attack NP and then attack extra. That's probably better. Let's see. His NP does look pretty good now, though. It's kind of different just for the sake of being different, but it still looks fine. My god, that looks weird. It's not terrible. Dude, it looks bad, man. Like, it's because he's just holding the spear in that arm, and he's doing all the, it's like he's a cripple. It's like his arm's been blasted, so he's just like doing, it's like fucking Gohan in the future Gohan. He's only got one arm, right? He's like doing shit because he has to do it with one arm, not because it makes sense to do it with one arm. Like, what the hell? The double buster here. That attack's cool though. Use the ruins. That's nice. It's like, why are you using one arm? Yep, it sucks. Like it just sucks, dude. You know, some of the ideas are cool, like that with the like red flame at the bottom and all that for energy, and that's cool. But yeah, it's not great. The double buster, and I think that's all of them. Like, it just, God, why is he in that pose all of the time? Darius isn't that good either, in my opinion. Like, it's good because there's green, but like the animations are kind of blah. Is it better than before? Not really. I mean, his character model looks better, but like at least before he was in like a combat pose that fit Ku, and he was using both of his fucking arms. Like, ugh. And look, I am not like a Proto-Ku hater. I love Proto-Ku, you know, I'm a huge Proto-Ku fan. He's basically Ku, but with better stats and shit. Like, he's awesome. It's just, like, goddamn, they did a bad job. Like, seriously, go watch the Fate Prototype OVA and look at the Proto-Ku bits and, like, tell me this fits, because I don't think it does at all. And also that voice line is too loud. Bad audio mixing, which has happened a lot in FGO in the last few years. But as for the anniversary, it's like, this anniversary would be pretty blah if it was a whatever anniversary, but for a 10th year anniversary, this is just pathetic. And you can tell they're trying to cover up by just giving us a bunch of SQ, but that just doesn't mean anything to me. Like, I want the game to be good. I already have a bunch of characters I like. It sucks because I'm such a big Proto-Ku fan, but now I'm like, I don't want to use them anymore. Like, oh my god, I don't like these animations. They gave the free SQ reveal more animation than Leonidas. True. Not wrong at all. Literally does his skill animation for his NP. So, I'm gonna show, though, I know why this animation update is so bad, though. This has kind of happened before. Oh, wow, did we not kill? Crazy. Grand Lancer, by the way. Laziness? Well, yes, there is that, but there's a slightly more to it. Yeah, I know, the kick looks really bad. I do like the quick, though, the runs. The voice line is way too loud, so that kind of takes away from it, but... Okay. Let me show chat Exhibit A here. They don't do this often, right? But this has happened a few times. I think it's when they're kind of uninspired or so. I don't even know. Every once in a while, they don't seem to really know what to do. So they're like, let's make the animation update based on the fucking stage art. So you got our boy Lancelot here, right? And you see his hand? He's having like a berserker moment, right? We're having like a little Seath the Scaleless, I'm so angry moment here. Also, Seath is a bitch. Grrr, you know, those fucking dragons. You know, that's kind of what's going on here. You know, Virgil, I need more power, right? And in their attempt to like mimic this, even though this is like something that this doesn't work for like a not moving at all pose, right? And like that gets across in a fucking picture, not in a combat stance where like things are moving and everything. Like this looks like yes, I will have more crumpets with my tea, thank you. Like, what the fuck? this is so not Lancelot, right? Like, it's just insane how dumb this looks, right? And like you can tell they're trying to mimic the stage art, right? But it just doesn't work. This doesn't come across as angry Nightman, right? And yeah, that's absolutely what's going on with Protoku here. I think a lot of people, you know, just don't even remember, but yeah, his art, again, it's just kind of a generic thing that kind of works for a picture, but he's doing this all of the time. You know, he doesn't attack and he goes back to this stance in the middle of combat. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, it's garbage. It's so garbage. Like, you could do this for like a victory pose or something. You don't do this for like your animation in between cards, right? Which is how they use it. But yeah, they're trying to mimic the stage art. That's the whole reason it's bad. How's Sanson's AU? Pretty good, but they reused animations from St. George and stuff on it. But I'll show that next because I think that one's pretty good. I haven't seen Shakespeare and a few of the other ones yet though, so we're gonna do all of them. But yeah, we'll do Sanson next because I think Sanson's is decent. You know, it's not like perfect or anything. It's still kind of stiff. Like these are all pretty stiff, but I do like Sanson's good enough. It's not a complete catastrophe. All right, there's the lad. And yes, I had that Seath the Scaleless clip up that entire time, just ready to go. Also, don't let that distract you from the fact that Seath is a bitch. Also, my playlist just got screwed up. One moment. Okay, we'll go Virgil music here. Yeah, no Sanson buff, unfortunately. I don't think there is a 2-star assassin getting a buff, is there? Isn't just 1 star, which is probably Matahari, which she got an animation update. Oh, great opening hand here. Fantastic. Oh, there is? It'll be Phantom. I mean, he needs it too. But my god, I would love a Sanson buff. At least Sanson's body proportions make sense now. So that's nice. It's almost a shame doing the quick when I can't do the triple quick. So we're just gonna have to do it again. So yeah, that's a St. George animation. But it is cool. Like, seeing that Sanson's got a, like, phantom horse he can summon. Nice assassin star, Jin nerd. Yeah, he made 7 stars. Level 100, by the way. Also, he had Star Jin. He has Star Jin up command codes. Awesome. Can he do 7K at neutral, chat? We'll do art here. I don't... Level 100. It's got an attack up. We're gonna get the rainbow chain bonus. Sanson, don't embarrass me here, buddy. Wow. We might lose. Can you imagine that? Pretty rough. I actually don't like how the background changes like that. I don't like that at all. Also, this extra is terrible. Like, holy shit, that is so bad. He's got 2 different buster animations, though, and it's kind of hard to... Let's see, we'll do that first here. Sanson, surely you can do 29K, buddy. That one's good. So now we're talking. Some nice melee stuff. See, that's good. See, that's solid, right? Much better than, and he used both hands. Better than, Protoku. The extra is the one thing that I'm like, yikes. Oh god, there's a caster in here. Oh, that's gonna be rough. We need to show off triple quick. Look, he's even got a follow-up hit there. He's got another art animation as well. This caster's gonna make problems. But I think we can all agree this is better than Protoku's. And like his model looks a lot better. I swear we're gonna do triple quick, but I need to do a long range art as well. I don't think it's kinda. I think it's so much better. I mean, Protoku's looks horrible. He's just constantly using one hand. He's in that dumbass pose all the time. Like, this isn't like Ushi tier animation update or Caligula. Like, of course not. We're gonna show, when we're done with all these new animations, we're gonna show Caligula's. Show these kids how it was done back in the day. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Matahari's yet. I haven't seen Matahari, I haven't seen Shakespeare, I haven't seen Yuri Pirates. Okay, triple quick. Does anyone have Olga? I haven't seen her stuff. I might roll a little bit if sheer third stage isn't lame. Or whatever her not clown stage is. Okay, we need this. Only 120? What the fuck? Dogs. Cool that Sanson's got little minions though. That's neat. I think that's good. That's a, like, you cannot tell me that's not better than Protoku's animation update. That looks much better. That's a nice proper, you know, meaty Buster card. That's quite nice. Ankle biters. Like, Protoku's are pretty yikes. Like, let me just have a reason to put my hand on my hip non-stop even while fighting for some fucking reason. I will say though, I think they actually made Sanson's NP look worse. The perspective thing doesn't really work, and then changing the background. And like, it'd be one thing if that, what I would have done is I would have done this new animation for Sanson if you target Antoinette, right? If you target anyone else, don't do that, right? It just doesn't fucking work. That'd have been a cool detail, right? I love when they do shit like that. Like, if you're executing Zeus, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Green is bloodthirsty today. I'm just saying, man. Also, reminder that Sanson did not execute Antoinette. It is crazy that FGO got that wrong. Although I think they just changed it. But yeah, he did not kill her. He killed the king, but he did not kill Antoinette. And they really, it's kind of weird because they like really harp on that. It's like that they bring that up so much that he killed her, but he didn't. His son did. Close enough. Yeah, his extra is bad though. That does stand out. When you struggle this much with hands, by the way. We did have a caster though. Alright, who do you want to see next, chat? Sanson pretending to be his son. Yeah, they kind of just like fused him and his son is kind of what it seems like. Looks like Shakes. Don't worry, we'll do all of them. Bookman. I don't have a Grail Shakespeare. I really should. Now that he has an animation update, I will Grail him. Like, no question. I will definitely Grail him now. And hopefully he gets a buff, too. That would be sick. We can just do, like, a lower level one. And we're doing one that's got assassins in it, so it won't be bad. Yeah, level 40 should be okay. Okay. George, where you at? Oh yeah, I'm sure somebody does, but for the sake of brevity. Dude, Darius's animation update's funny because they made him so tall. And like, I know canonically Darius is supposed to be super tall, but like they made him really fucking tall. Like he doesn't fit, like the UI covers his head no matter what you do, like no matter what slot he's in. I don't think Tusk has seen it yet. Tusk is like way detached from FGO at this point. He does like Darius a lot though, so like I show it to him, he'll definitely watch it. Man, no assassins to take out George nice and easy. Alright, well they gave us, man, his model looks nice though. But, we got a nice hand here. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. That's shocking. By the way, they've always said that he could summon phantoms based on his works. They've said that, like, since forever. So it's not like they made that shit up or anything. But like with Sanson, they never mentioned that Sanson had minions, so they definitely... I imagine Nasu was just like, you know, I should really give him more stuff. I don't know what the fuck made that noise. I think that was the emulator. Okay, we'll do opening buster. I think he has... I always turn notifications off in LD player, but it just doesn't matter. It's the same. That is kind of lazy, but what are you gonna do? We need a triple art. Okay, let's see here. We haven't even seen the quick. I get the feeling he's not gonna have two different quick animations from the way the Buster was. By the way, Romeo and Juliet is not supposed to be like it's supposed to be like a cautionary tale in my opinion. Like they do a lot of dumb stuff and like Romeo's an idiot and you know like there's I don't think Shakespeare was trying to and when you look at the like actual writing of it, it's not really the way a lot of stage productions try to portray it, right? Like the stage productions always try to like up the whimsical romance angle, but I that's really not how it's written. Let's see here. What do we do? Well, we need to see the quick. We'll save the NP for a second here. Of course. Yeah, I'm assuming there just is no other quick. I mean, these are pretty good. Obviously, there's not a lot of animations here. They're kind of just reusing. Like, there's not two busters or two quick. The art's definitely the best. But it's good. Okay, I can't kill them both. Oh, that's fun. Guess just make sure there's not another one. But yeah, pretty small animation set. To be fair, Shakespeare's a support, and he's a budget support, so... And his animations not having as many, like, variants is not as big of a deal. I don't think this is a huge W. Yeah, I'm obviously happy they got animation updates, but it's like... Why did it take this long? Like, they literally went for, like, 2 years without doing a single animation update. Right? Like, what the fuck? So it's kind of hard to be like, oh, wow, it's so awesome they're doing them now, when it's like... How have we gone this long and still had caster balls? 10th year anniversary. And like, you know, and Mozart's and Gilead still have caster balls. So like, it's kind of lame. And like, these just aren't that good of animation updates. I mean, I think the Shakespeare one's pretty solid, but the Sanson one's fine. But like, man, Protocoos is pretty yikes. We'll see about the other ones though. Yeah, I would say it's not really a huge W, it is just shrinking an L. Yeah, I would agree. This was a pretty lame anniversary, and especially, like, 10 years is a crazy landmark, and they knew it was coming way in advance, obviously. You know, a lot of games don't make it that far, so it's like, that's a huge landmark, and they just didn't do shit. But I'm telling you, it's not like the workers' fault at this angle. It's Aniplex and Type Moon. They just don't want to put the money back. It's obvious. Like there's no world where I'm wrong, because like a lot of the information is public, right? And you can look at their job hirings and stuff. It's like with the amount of money that is reported from Apple and Google, right? Because you get to see that. So we know a good chunk of the money they make, and you have merchandise sales and all that, which is it's so high, which that we don't get to see. But they make all this fucking money from this game. And they have a tiny skeleton crew of developers. Like, it's like 6, right? That's absolute nonsense having a game with this much money, and you have, like, that few of people that actually can do, like, the code and stuff. And they're generally, if you look at them, they're always trying to hire college kids, and it's because they cost less, right? But they're not as experienced and stuff, and they're always doing it. They're always trying to get young people when they do need to hire. And you're having some young people is fine, but they're obviously doing that to save on money. And so it's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's because all the money is going to Aniplex and Type Moon, right? You know, Sony needs another yacht, because Aniplex is Sony, right? It's not even like, people like think it's like a side company. It's not. It's literally just branding. Aniplex is just Sony. And yeah, Sony is taking most of the money and not doing anything with it. So, but yeah, I feel bad for the employees because they get blamed sometimes. And they're overworked, but that's just because they don't fucking hire anybody. It's crazy. All right, let's NP and see how that is. We got 300% overcharge, so high stun chance, but we might kill. Although we're probably not going to kill that Lancer. Yeah, Concord probably did take some of the money, legit. I mean, it's better than it was, right? It's obviously kind of a simple NP, but that's not bad. I don't know why my playlist keeps exploding. I'm just gonna play Armored Core music, fuck it. Yeah, I don't think for a second that Lizangle is like, hey guys, let's make a shitty game. Because the thing is, it doesn't, to them, it doesn't matter. Like, all the business stuff, they're getting paid by Sony, and probably not a lot, but they're getting paid that pretty much no matter how the game performs, right? So I'm sure, you know, they would love to do more animation updates and things like that, but they don't have the time, they don't have the budget, they don't have the, you know, the manpower. And the obvious fix for that is hire more people, but yeah, I just don't think, because here's the thing, when it was DW, right? DW was not owned by Type Moon and Sony. They had a contract with them, right, to make the game for them. and DW was ran very poorly. And and you can see this in their like their paperwork that is like known, and just the business decisions they made. DW was trying to take the money. They basically were trying to meet the minimum contractual obligation that they had to Type Moon and Sony, and they were trying to use every other penny that they got on their own stuff, you know, soccer awards and crap, right? Because they weren't really incentivized to do a good job with FGO, right? And that's why they got bought out, by the way, is because obviously Sony and them didn't like how that was going. But yeah, they wanted to make their own golden goose where they got to keep all the money, right? Because they just had a contract with Type Moon and Sony, and it probably wasn't a lot of money, to be honest, because they were a nobody dev at the time. So they probably weren't getting a lot of money. And so then, you know, they're dead, and now it's Lizangle, and the thing is, Lizangle is owned by them, right? So they don't get to allocate their own budget, right? Lizangle has zero control over anything. Or they don't get to decide, oh, hey, we should hire more people. Because the thing is, DW could. DW could decide, hey, we should hire more people. And the thing is, they did, but DW used those other employees to work on soccer wars and shit like that. And well, obviously, that was a terrible fucking decision. So yeah, FGO is just a very poorly ran game, and it always has been. And it probably always will be, to be honest. I just don't see Sony turning this ship around. Okay, I really do love the art cards here. They're really good. Yeah, I don't think Type Moon does a great job either, to be honest. Honestly, Type Moon's been involved in several video game projects now, like Fate Extella Link and Fate Samurai and Fate Extra and all that, and everything I've ever seen from them is garbage. They all their like input and stuff, and I don't mean in terms of like, you know, character designs and all that, but I mean in terms of business. All the stuff they've influenced, like business, like what platforms things are on, if it's localized or not. Type Moon is dumb as fuck. As far as I've seen, almost anything that's ever come to the West, Type Moon has been against it, and it's only happened with them kicking and screaming, right? Like they're not business savvy at all. I mean, they're fucking writers, so it's not really that surprising. But yeah, I wish Sony would be like, you know what, let's give them, you know, like they should have so many more employees, dude. They should have a whole team that can work on like a roguelike on the side for like a year. So when it comes out, it's super great. Because by the way, that's what Arknights did. Arknights took a year, they had a few devs for a year and a half just working on the roguelike. And that's why when it came out, it was great. You know, it wasn't shallow. Everything FGO puts out is really shallow because they have barely any employees that can barely keep up with the workload that they have, right? So they can't make things flushed out and good. But yeah, they just need to hire way more people. Because, like, Arknights makes less money than FGO, although that's starting to change, honestly. And there's definitely been months where FGO has made less than Arknights. But overall, Arknights makes less. But Arknights has a bigger development team. Like, by a good amount. Right? Which is, it's just silly. Okay, who next, chat? Probably going to be Darius or Madohari, I have a feeling here. Madohari is a horrible solo unit, and although my skills are maxed on her, she is not grailed, so that might be a bit of a pain. I don't even know what content to do there. Darius is winning by 1. Yeah, I wish FGO was ran half as well as Arknights. I'm not exaggerating when I say half. It's like FGO is so much worse in terms of how it's ran. All right, Darius it is. Wait, why am I doing a level 5 stage? That is not it. He can surely handle this one. My man. So, you see what I'm saying by how big he is? Because so if he's here, he's still being covered up by this part of the UI, and if he's back here, then he's like covered up by most of it, and you can barely see him at all. So yeah, they and again, I knew he was canonically really big, but like, holy fuck, this boy's big. And I remember people were like, yo, Ivan's a bit bigger. He ain't anymore. Like, absolutely not. Dude ate his veggies when he was growing up. But like, Sanson had like that cool buster where, you know, he'd smack him and then hit him again and stuff like that. Darius doesn't really have any of that. It's all kind of just one smack. Has the giant trait for a reason. That is true. He's pushing the super large trait here, though. Oh, we're in fast mode. I like how his eyes glow, though. Oh, damn. Should have known. I guess we'll see if Qingong dies here. Come on, get him. Yeah, all the particle effects look pretty good. Like, that kind of stuff's fine. It's more like the choreography is a little tame. Especially because Fate Extella Link, he had a lot of, like, just bang, bang, bang stuff, man. Like, really meaty, where over here he's not actually attacking that much. Alright, we'll do the Darius special here. The glowing eyes is great, and there's actually, like, some flame effects there that looks really good. I mean, this is pretty good. I'm definitely much happier with this than with Protoku's. I still think Sanson's is the best, though. I think Sanson's are pretty solid. Although, subjectively, I kind of like this more just because it's so green. So, like, this is a great shade of green, by the way. Like, very high tier stuff. Let's, I think he does have 2 quicks. So, I guess we'll do that. And then we'll open with art, I guess. Although I need to open with quick. That's probably, that one's really good. I like that one a lot. He looks a bit thinner now. And even compared to like Extella Link, he looks too thin. And same for Protoku. Protoku looks too thin. I think they have like new artists and stuff, and like I've kind of noticed that. That's referencing his animation trailer from way back in the day, which that's actually a pretty nice touch, I gotta say. I mean, he's pretty fucking beefy in his animation trailer and in Extella Link. I mean, he's not like the beefiest of beef, but I mean, he's pretty fucking big. I do wish he did more in the extra than just a slam, right? Can we have like a slam, then the fire breath or something? I think we just have this one and then we're good. Oh, I need to see what his stage 3 looks like, actually. I haven't checked. Because it looked kind of bad before. Yeah, that eye effect is awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely happy enough with this. The only thing that's sad is I think his best busters are the ones from the buster chain, which in a team context, you're not going to get too often. A slam. But anyway, he's such a team-oriented unit, so if you do a buster chain, it's going to be with the NP. Speaking of the NP. But like when he like grabs their throat and then breathes fire at them and all that, like that's really cool. I love this green effect, though. Big fan. Hopefully he gets buffed. I'd be very happy with that. Although Kiyohime deserves it, to be honest. Like, she needs it so bad. It is funny that Kiyohime is one of the more used 3 stars when she's fucking garbage. That's cool, man. Moo. Okay, yeah, Lu Bu needs a buff really bad, too. What a guy. I think I may have just used a bond boost. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Oh, God. Why did they have to do the extra stuff now? I wanted them to do it later. I don't think I have an extra class at Bond 10. Oh, God. Let me check. This is going to be an interesting video if I don't have one. So, Bizette is probably my favorite extra class, and she is definitely not Bond 10. I don't use her for farming at all. Yeah, Bond 7. Great. Oh, you know what? Angra is Bond 10, actually. Angra is, I think, the only extra... Oh, Jolter is. I might have to use... I'll just use Jolter, I guess, until I get Bizette, Bond 10. Because, yeah, the only extras are, like, really like off the top of my head is, like, Angra, Bizette, Jolter, Cuckoo. But, like, Angra is going to be the worst Grand on Earth. And he's also not Grailed and shit. A lot of problems there. Oh yeah, Lobo. Fucking hell yeah, Lobo. That's a great pick, actually. Maybe it's either Lobo or Bizette. I doubt. I haven't had Lobo that long though, so like I got yeah, yeah. I got him very recently, so I gotta get those skills up and shit. But yeah, in the meantime, it's probably gonna have to be Jolter. I don't know that I have to. Fuck. I can't grant anyone. Yeah, I'd have to, no one meets the requirement. Let me double check on that, but yeah, no one meets the requirement. Yeah, literally, no one on my account meets the requirement, because you have to be level 100. Mash, I don't think is counted. I don't think she's one of the classes. Dude, that's insane. Because, yeah, let's see, obviously we got our 3 grands there. We got 2 archers that meet the requirement there. We got a rider. We got an assassin. We got another assassin. And look at all these other berserkers, by the way, meeting the requirement there. What a mess. Oh, it does. Maybe I don't really want a Grand Mash. Although maybe we use her until I can do Bizette or Lobo. She is Bond 10. That's insane that Mash is the only thing on the account that counts. That's so weird. She's probably really strong though at as a Grand. God, I'm scared if Ku gets an animation update now because these animation updates have been so mid. Yeah, I'm not big on... Wow, he doesn't fit. But yeah, I'm not big on extra classes. That definitely looks better. These particle effects look significantly better. I wouldn't say this looks amazing still, but that is definitely better than it was. I wish you could have the flaming axes and not the horns. Just look kind of weird, honestly. They don't really work. Look at this fucking art, though. It's so good. Same artist as Ort, by the way. Okay, I guess Matahari time. She's gonna need a pretty damn weak stage. She counters Rider. Is that available? Yes. Can she handle a level 40? I mean, we can always CS, right? And we got that good music. Fucking love Armored Core, man. Oh, technically, this is Metal Wolf Chaos, but it's also the Armored Core anniversary song, so that's a whole thing. One of these days, I should give all of the 1-stars a Grail, because to get 10 fucking levels, it also makes them easier to find. Alright, go get them. My President. The best FromSoft game. Jesus Christ. The wingspan on this. Dear God. Like, calm down, lady. Dude, her fucking elbow. That looks painful, man. Alright, she's triple quick, so probably doesn't have a lot of animations for the Art and Buster, but we'll see. Pretty sure that's reused. Pretty sure I've seen that animation before. That's like Peach's over B or whatever. I can't remember. I haven't played Smash in so long what move it is, but that's pretty much what that is. Butt check. Side special. Yeah, I'm in the ballpark. You know, whatever. I like how chat knew what I meant, though. Okay, so I opened with art that time, I think. That's the same, it looks like. They're being a little lazy there. They've been doing that a lot. I mean, they're putting effort into it. It's not exactly what I'd say an animation set that I hype, but definitely putting more effort into this than some of the other ones. I like how we can't get any quick cards, though. Like, we just hope they take out Shingon here. Yeah, it fits, obviously. You just had to do that, didn't you, guy? 50 HP, like, come on now. Watch him just keep attacking Matahari. There you go. Alright, now we can quick. Yeah, they put decent effort into this. Let's see if she has a close range art. I think that's all we got left. What the hell is causing an explosion, by the way? Yeah, if I was a Matahari fan, I would definitely be happy with this in comparison to, like, me as a Protoku fan, because, like, man, Protokus are just not that great. It's pretty, ugh. Not about it. Yeah, I guess we do that. Kill one, maybe. Wait, her NP is gonna be so bad in this context. There's not much I can do about that, though. That's so dramatic, but it doesn't really do a lot. Although, actually, she triple charmed, so how about that? Does not normally pull that off. Okay, that was different. Oh, that was pretty good. I get the reference. If there's anything left, it'd be with the Buster, but we've tried quite a bit with the Buster, so sometimes it's just random. Like Sanson's actually random which animation he uses. Just keep that one alive because it'll do less damage to us. Did we not do close range art? Yeah, I'll try one more. I thought that was the first one we did. Oh no, we had not seen that. Okay, you're right. Yeah, I think it's just random though. Her other art. How come she gets 2 arts and 2 busters and fucking Shakespeare doesn't? They're both supports, for God's sakes. Although he did get a really unique art chain. Honestly, it's one of the very few times they like will have cards like combo like that, so that was pretty cool. Hey, look, wait a minute, chat. Your argument, it doesn't hold up because remember when Boudica and Caligula came out at the same time? You guys remember that? Yeah, the lady did not come out on top on that one. That did not go well. My apologies to Boudica fans, by the way. That shit was fucked. They hate Boudica. It's different. Yeah, honestly, it kind of seems that way, doesn't it? Like, that was fucked, dude. Our animations are just absolute garbage. They're worse than Protoku's, I'd say. And then Caligula comes out right next to her, and these are just godly. All 12 Boudica fans. Honestly, Boudica's decently popular. That animation update didn't help, though. God, our damage is so fucking low. Actually, this isn't Rider, so we can make stars, then crit next turn and actually do something. Allegedly. I should probably turn fast mode on now. But yeah, I would say objectively Mataharis are some of the best here. Not subjectively my favorite by any means, but yeah, they definitely put a good effort into this one. So far, Matahari and Sansons, I think, are the best. Assassin privilege, because he got all the new minions and stuff. Like, that was done pretty well. Though Sanson's got the shitty extra attack. They really didn't care about that one. I definitely think they put the most effort into Mataharis so far, like, no question. Lots of spinning. Is there any world she can kill 2? Let's see. Like maybe crit this one. Can she do it, chat? She's got attack up and crit. Yeah, 47k. Let's go. I like how her counter class actually chunked her a bit there. Or, you know, what she counters, however you want to word that. Yeah, that animation is definitely reused, though, for sure. But they do that from time to time. Like, Sanson reuses one of St. George's. Okay, so we've got what? Yuri Pirates? Is there anyone else? Let's see. They are Rider, so Caster, good. At least we're getting some XP while we do this. Doesn't Zert have them? I have them, but they're not leveled. Shocking. And then we gotta check out Olga. And then, oh, Caligula, though, too. I gotta show the goods. Uh-oh. Don't make me use mine. They're absolute garbage. Although I could level them up to like 30 or 40 or something, and it'd probably work out. They're 4-4-4. I mean, good enough for fighting hands. Like, how bad can it be? Oh, yeah, Gambler has them. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you got them grailed. I remember that. Do I not have you added? No, you're right there. Are they in the all slot? I remember you had them like super upgraded. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. They were there all along. This game sucks. Oh god. Accurate though. It's just shocking a game that makes this kind of money being this bad. It really is messed up. And what sucks is it just doesn't need to. The core gameplay's fine. Now, when I say that, the state of the meta is garbage, but like the concept of like, you know, quick cards make you stronger next turn, and Art does okay damage but builds up your NP, and then Buster does actual damage, and then having taunts and heals and all that, that's all fine, right? It's all perfectly good gameplay. It's actually pretty fun when they have a good boss fight. They're not like power creeping all over it with like NP looping. It's a fun game. But the meta is definitely NP looping, which is super shit. But like if this game had like a proper roguelike and, you know, good difficulty options and stuff, like a scaling roguelike or a hard mode for the story or whatever you want to do, right? This game could be so much fun. 'Cause sometimes it is. Sometimes the game is really fun. Damn, she is so much taller now. The little one, I forget which one's which, to be honest. But holy fuck, she's just like way taller now. Good god. Yeah, that one's Mari, that's right. And she's almost as tall as George. Jesus. Just one card at a time, huh? Yeah, it happens a lot where their original height was like really wrong, like big time. I think I'll do slow-mo now. Not bad. Oh yeah, that's an archer. This could go bad. I mean, maybe they can kill. They're level 100. No Buster card though. Yeah, these are pretty good animations. It's kind of what you would expect. It's nice that they're not being lazy though with like, you know, they're both attacking. They're not just like having, oh, the quick card's only one of them and shit like that. So they're putting in some effort there. That was lucky. Okay, finally we get the deck. Let's do that. Honestly, you know, they're not my favorite characters by any means, but this animation set is pretty good. I think it fits really well. Yeah, I figure anyone that's a fan of them is going to be happy with this. I would say, like, Matahari fans, Yuri Pirate fans are in the best shape here, but Sanson's pretty well off. And then probably Darius, he's all right. He's kind of in the middle. Like, eh. And then Protoku is just... Pfft. I put Shakespeare around Darius, maybe slightly above. All right, let's NP somebody. Probably NP Archer here. Either Starjin. Yeah, they're finally both on the field. That's pretty cool. Also, 72k is pretty good at neutral for no buffs. Yeah, they were done justice, I'd say. Let's see. It's well, I may wait until the next wave. We should see the animations. We haven't done everything we could do here, though. Let me think. I'm not sure we opened with a Buster. Gold servants do not always get better animations. That is, I wish that was true, but holy fuck, that's not true. Again, Caligula and stuff, and like Ushi. Like, man, there's some golds that they are so fucking lazy with. It's insane. They're honestly just really inconsistent about animations. There's a lot of golds that are just like all particle effects, no animation at all. I think we've seen everything. Yeah. Honestly, they probably are the best duo servant in terms of animations now, I would say. I don't even think it's close, actually. Which is kind of deserved, though, because they're the original, so. What is your favorite animation update of all time? Are we talking, like, objectively, like, in terms of what I think they did the best job on? Or what I just like? Because, you know, I can recognize quality when I see it, right? Like, you know, Matahari is not my favorite character, but, like, they obviously put, you know, effort into that. And, like, more so than some of the other ones. Yeah, I'd say it's better than the Prong Sisters, however the fuck you say it. Forgot to put it in slow-mo. Oh yeah, they buffed the shit out of them. All right, go Burr. Not at neutral this time. I tell you, an animation update that comes to mind that I think they did a great job on is Karna's. That one was sick as hell. Like, holy fuck, that one's good. Bro, like, really, like, his new NP and everything, it looks so good, and it's not like a cut-in just for the sake of a cut-in. The busters look so good, the extra looks so fucking good. But, like, if we're talking subjectively, like, I like Tesla's a lot, even though objectively, you know, it's kind of just particle effect spam, but it works pretty well for him. I like Tesla's a lot. I like Caligula's a lot. I definitely like Karna's. Like, Karna's might be =1. That one is just so good. What are some other good I tell you, it's not Scath. Hers was so fucking lazy. Like, her character model looks way better. She was like a midget before, but God, she's so fucking stiff. Oh yeah, Lancelot. Holy hell, yeah, Lancelot and Karna, I think, are at the top. Like, I love his animations. Every attack he does is so meaty and like exactly what you want out of Lancelot. It's great. Jolter's is solid, but I don't think it's like Karna, Lancelot, Caligula tier. I think most people can agree, like, you know, like Caligula's animations are great. Gwain's are good. Gwain's are good, for sure. That was definitely a solid one. Who else has had an animation update? Let's see. Arash's are good. They're nothing like mind-blowing, but oh yeah, Atalantes are good. Asterios's are just fine. Asterios's are like serviceable. They're not like mind-blowing. They definitely could be better, but I'm not like mad at them or anything. Yeah, Quane's extra is extra. Yeah, Robin's got one of the older ones, but his is good. Yeah, Ushi's is really good, absolutely. If it's purely subjective, it's probably Karna or Lancelot, and then Caligula's right there with them. Oh yeah, Alice Nightingale's animation update was good, for sure. So Ku has one of the oldest animation updates in the game, so obviously it doesn't like hold up very well. But I'll at least give it this. Like, when you look at a lot of the sprite sheets for these characters, they'll only animate their legs from one pose, and like they'll move them around like paper mache, like a puppet. But like the leg will always be from this exact angle, and it looks awful a lot of the time. But they didn't. Ku has like all of his body parts drawn from a bunch of different angles, like from the back, the side, the front, and stuff. So his choreography is not very good, but his sprite quality was done pretty well. What makes me sad is what they're probably going to do if he gets an animation update is they won't animate him from all those different angles and have like smooth stuff like that. And he'll look like Proto Ku, and his shit will be stiff as fuck. All right, well, that's all the new animations. Let's show off Caligula just to show off, like, it's so, like, I wouldn't say he's, like, light years better than necessarily, like, the Yuri Pirates and stuff, but it's so much better than all those other animation updates. And he's a fucking 2-star, for God's sakes. And he wasn't really even popular until after his animation update. That's kind of why he started becoming popular, because it was so good. I might roll for Olga a bit. I have so much SQ, it's kind of like, why not? I'll have to use her and see. I don't know what her kit is. I don't know. I hate her clown getup. Like, that whole thing I think is lame, but I know she's got an ascension that's not clown mode, so if that's any good, then I'll do that. But yeah, I'll decide in a little bit. Oh yeah, Martha's is good, for sure. I like how she's got like Wrath of God, where like you have like holy light coming down from the sky on her Buster card. That one's pretty good. Yeah, Unbeast, dude. Fucking kill me now. I just hate it. Roll story. You know, on a new account, there's so many reasons to roll story, right? But on, you know, I already have NP5 Bedivere. I've already got NP5 Asclepius and so on and so forth, right? So I don't have a lot of reasons to anymore. Yeah, dude, the Unbeast thing, yeah, I laughed too. I was just so fucking stupid. I'm so sick of all the just moronic extra classes, dude. But we can't have Saver. We already summoned another beast, though. Like, Nasu just lies. Like, because he said we weren't going to get Ogla, and I knew he was lying. Do y'all remember that? Like, he said we weren't going to get Ogla, and I was like, they're lying. I was like, I know they're fucking lying. I just, no shot. Okay. Caligula time. Bro, this guy, like these animations, man, I love them. Look at that, man, it's so meaty. Definitely putting Proto Ku to shame here. I love his long-range art too. It's, the yell on it's amazing. What a guy. Yeah, you can tell they came up with the Ogla pieces and then just didn't really know what to do with them, and they just made something up. Fucking garbage. Like, A, it unlocks a feature that you just have by default anyway, and we're just taking it away from you, so you have to do. Like, what the fuck? I haven't actually done the last Ogla quest. I just haven't cared. Here's the thing. Every Ogla quest I've ever done is pretty fun, but I hate them because the UI is so fucking bad, and like especially for low stars, because they'll do some like dumb gimmick that makes you have to restart with low stars until if you don't know, you don't know, and you have to like restart to adjust, and it takes forever. I mean, it takes it takes like an hour plus to set up. I can't stand it. None of it. I get so many YouTube comments. I hope this VOD gets some views, because fuck y'all. I get so many fucking YouTube comments. Green's too scared to do the Ogla quest with low star. They're fucking easy. Like, what is wrong with you people? Right? Like they're not the easiest thing ever, to be fair, right? They take like some degree of effort. They are not hard with low stars. There is so much. I just cannot fucking be bothered to make a video, right? Because I don't play this game that much anymore, and it takes hours to like deal with the UI, and then if you have to reset because like, oh lol gimmick, let me change it to this server instead of that server. Like none of those Ogla quests have I ever been like, oh man, I just don't know how to do this with low stars. It's more like, oh man, I'd rather play Elden Ring Night Rain right now instead of looking at the UI for an hour and a half. Like Jesus. Like I beat the last one, and I just didn't make a video because I was like, who gives a fuck? But yeah, I cannot believe how many YouTube comments I've gotten about that. I'm just like, holy shit, shut the fuck up. It'd be one thing if it was actually like a really hard stage, right? But they're like medium. They're like the most medium difficulty stages of all time. All right, NP time. Do I cast the fun stuff? We'll wait. Although this might be a really shit turn, I'm gonna evade actually. Like this is a terrible time to NP. Also, why is this NP an art card? Why did they do that? Yeah, the new one I've done, but I like vaguely looked at it up the wiki. It doesn't seem that bad. There's so many good low stars. God, that's fucking awesome. I will say, it is kind of true that FGO is actually like a joke because you have so many blue cubes and you get 3 CS every day. Like how, okay. If you fight Fluffy and you don't understand the fight at all and you bring a just garbage team comp, you will die and CS res and then die again, right? But if you try Fluffy, bring a terrible team comp, reset, and then bring a team that makes sense, and then die, and then CS res, you'll win, right? And that's when I see people fail, is when they use their reses and their blue cubes on a team that's awful, that's like really bad for the boss fight, and they just don't want to reset and start over and do the team screen again and all that, and so they're resing a really bad team, right? If you res, if your account's kind of weak, but you bring the best thing that you've got, you're really never going to need more than one res, because if you have a vaguely good team, the CS res is just insane. I mean, like, you get all your 6 servants back and they all have their NP, right? And like, it's crazy strong. But yeah, some people are I think it's a lot of people that are just too lazy to reset and make a better team. But yeah, if even Fluffy, as hard as Fluffy is, he's only hard if you make him hard, right? Because yeah, you don't need to use SQ. You don't need to use blue cubes. Just use your 3 command spells, which again, you get all 3 of them back every day now, right? Just make the best team you can, give it a try or 2, give it a trial run, right? And then try for real, and then CS res, and you'll win. Like, you don't need to be that good. You don't need that great of a team. You don't need that good of RNG. And you don't fight hard bosses very often, right? There's a decent amount of hard bosses throughout FGO, but you'll get your CS back, like, every day now. So it's just like, the game is actually stupid easy. It's a total self-imposed challenge to make the game harder, right? Because CS doesn't cost anything. It's not like, it's no opportunity cost. It's not like you can burn your CS to get a free SQ every day, right? It's just, there's literally no reason not to use your command spells outside of just pride or whatever. I did the wrong buster chain there, but it doesn't matter. I think he's got a different art card when you're close range. We didn't show that off. I don't remember if he does or not. It's been a while. That's only slightly different. Oh no, that's different. And that's pretty good too. Damn, he's cool, dude. Look at that shit. My Grand Berserker was Mori, but Darius was my next pick. I like Darius a lot. It's just Mori is like so high on my list. Like not even fair. When I got into FGO though, Darius was my Berserker for a really long time. Darius almost deserves it because of that, but man, I like Mori a lot. Oh yeah, I need to bring Asclepius back. Oh my god, that comment. Good timing with the music. I like crushed that man's soul because I liked Mori so much. I can't even imagine that. Like, one, I can't imagine hating someone over like FGO drama enough to like feel that way anyway. But like, I just can't imagine like someone like makes FGO videos likes coup, so now like I feel like offended by it. That's mind-blowing to me. I'd be like, hey, at least they like coup, right? What is wrong with people? Yeah, gosh, a game drama, dude. It's crazy, dude. The internet makes people nuts. So it's amazing how little I'm talking about the anniversary, but it's because they didn't do anything. They gave out a bunch of SQ and did some animation updates. That was it. And again, for a 10th year anniversary, which is such a big landmark, crazy disappointing, right? Like, where's my story replay or a revamp or challenge mode, roguelike, UI revamp? God, this game needs a UI revamp. This UI is just the absolute fucking worst. The faster CE bombs, like, God, the list just goes on and on, man. Oh yeah, they did do the free daily summon, there's that, but that really doesn't matter that much. It basically translates to more SQ. Okay, so we need to check out Olga, whatever the fuck. Olga, right? I keep forgetting what the fuck her name is. Her fucking last name, dude, was Anime Sphere. Oh my god, they weren't even trying to hide that one. It's like the fucking Dragon Ball Z names. How? By the way, Dragon Ball Z is still one of the most popular animes to ever exist, right? And that all the characters have the dumbest fucking names, right? Like, holy shit, dude. So it depends, right? Saiyans are all vegetables, right? And then like Bulma's family is all like underwear and pants and stuff, like Trunks brief, right? Like, really, right? Bulma, right? Like the oh my god, dude, that's and then you've got like the Ginyu Force's dairy products. Oh yeah, one of them's named Bra. Yeah, Raditz is Radish. Every character is like, they get Cooler, Frieza, which is Freezer, right? King Cold, like they're all like that, dude. Every single character is some kind of pun on some kind of like generic ass thing. Hey, I love Cooler, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love Cooler. Cooler is absolutely cooler than Frieza. He doesn't kill his minions. Can you believe that? What a guy. What? Oh god, she's fucking unbeast. I just fuck this game, dude. All right, who's got her? The bibbity bobbity boo, dude. Bibbity bobbity boo. Cell is like the best one. Obviously, that's the most obvious, you know, naming scheme there, but why is Lost gone? He's been here this whole time and he's now I can't find him. Unbeast. All right, which one are we getting here? face, it's like an emote I see people use where it's like trying to act like they're not guilty when they are. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, so I think this is the normal one. A little over the top. It's just kind of the way her character is, it seems like. Yeah, that Worf one's pretty close. I did not bleach the earth, yeah. Alright, what she got? See what I'm saying? This is a 6-star, and this is all particle effects. There's no animating going on here, really. Like, there was no animation there. That's a lot of particle effects, though. I don't know if I'm rolling on this. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I have so much SQ, I don't even know what to do with it, but... I mean, she's probably good for farming, I bet, though. She's probably super good for that. Bullet hell, Olga. What to even do here? So her extra's AoE. Is her buster AoE? Her skills do different things in different stages. Interesting. Okay, it looks like only her extra's AoE. That's kind of lame. They're afraid, dude. They're afraid of the power creep. Damn it. Even crit wasn't enough. I kind of want to just NP to see it here. If her guts procs, her buster becomes AoE. Okay. They did that so she can't do it for farming, though. Well, you could Chin Gong. Oh, wait a minute. That's a thing. Not a word, chat. Pretty straightforward NP there. I'd have 3 pennies. I'm not gonna ask. I am not gonna ask. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Can I have the deck now, game? Did she just say what I think she said? The fuck? The lasers look cool, though. I'll give that. The guts only works against threat to humanity enemies. Lame! Dude, they're so scared. EDF. Alright, let's see. I didn't really keep track of what we had done and hadn't done there. Please tell me this stage is more meta than the other stage, because God, I hate the other stage. Dude, I love EDF 5 so much. Can I roll on the Red Baron instead? Or the White Death? Or Maxwell's Demon? Like any of that? Green Knight? Actual Vortigern? Hell, I'll take normal human history Morgan at this point. Guadia. Henry V? Can we have Henry V? Not the Shakespeare one, but like the actual one? Bourse? Knight of the round, Bourse. Yeah, Zeus. Ares, Mars. Ajax. Ajax, check. So does she still do the NP drain thing? Every star ever? What the hell? That's kind of cool. Yep, she does. Let me guess though, the battery is now enough that it won't even matter. Oh yeah, Sir K. Okay, not exactly. Well, rip our NP. Regular Herc of any class, really? Dude, they were gonna make the Green Knight too in the original version of Lost Belt 6. So painful. My heart sank when I heard that. Although maybe they'll reuse the concept, right? So, copium. Really don't need Mordred Alter. Happy enough with... now, I wouldn't mind Mordred in a different class, but I don't want anything weird. It's like Lancer or whatever the fuck. Although they'll do Berserker for sure. Proto Mordred would be cool. Yeah, they mostly make weird stuff now. You only get normal stuff when one of the other writers does it, like with Fate Lost and stuff like that. I have so much SQ, but they never rate up anything I care about, and all the stuff I want I already have that's like from, you know, older stuff. I wouldn't mind like another Moriarty or something though, because I've got him on the alt, not the main. People were saying her class advantage changes based on what stage she's in. Man, I really wish when they had the Summer Olympics, and obviously the Olympics are, you know, based on you know, Greek stuff, like duh. But when they had the Summer Olympics in Japan, I was really hoping they would have like a Greek-themed event in FGO, right? Like an Olympic event, you know, like the gods having like all the heroic spirits like do games and shit, or whatever, you know, like competition. That'd be really cool. But nope, none of that. So, can someone explain to me why they said we can't summon Zeus because he's a chief god? Meanwhile, we have summoned Tiamat, who is a primordial deity, which is above a chief god, and we have now summoned Idra, who is also a chief deity, by the way. Right? I just love how they did that. They're like, yeah, you can't summon a chief deity. And then you do exactly that, but you still can't have Zeus though. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, dumb excuses. Yep. And what sucks is the regular human history, Zeus is like a good guy, right? So it would make sense that we could summon him, unlike the Lost Belt one. Although we can summon Veach and shit, so none of this makes any sense. Just to be clear, none of this makes any sense, right? The second they want something to be summonable because it's popular or the writers want it or whatever the fuck, right? They just do it. Although plenty of things are popular that aren't summonable, which is kind of weird. I guess it's more on the writers and artists and stuff. Because like Zeus is popular. He's not like crazy popular, but he definitely is popular. They're weird, man. No, the thing is, you could just summon Zeus's avatar. Like, that's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Because, like God, I hate when people try to, like, justify this stuff because, like, do you realize how many hoops they've jumped through for so many servants to explain why they're summoned. Why can you summon Quets? Why? It makes absolutely no sense. They just made it up. They just made it up. They're like, oh, hey, there's some random fucking lady out there that you've never heard of that just happens to be the perfect host for Quets, and so you can summon her, right? Like, and then you have Orion and Artemis and all that shit, and like Artemis, you're summoning the terminal version. You're not summoning the fucking robot, right? Like, Jesus. So if they want to make up some bullshit thing where like you have some guy that is basically Zeus's terminal mode, but it's some, you know, Chad grandpa, right? Like they just do that, right? Like, as they've done for every other character ever. Like they just make shit up. Look at Lee. Look, I love Lee, but really, look at Lee. So they've always said that servants get summoned in their prime. Right? Except now, a lot of the time, servants are not summoned in their prime for just literally no reason. And like with old Lee, well, they're like, well, he's wiser, so it's his second prime. You don't have a second prime, by the way. Just to be clear, you don't have one, okay? You peak one time in your life, and it's all downhill from there. Just to be clear. And so they like when you have alternate versions of classes now, they just make up the stupidest fucking reasons to explain why they're really different, right? Because like originally alternate classes were like coup and caster coup. That like when you look at how they explained alternate classes back in the day, that's how they're supposed to be, where they're like really fucking similar. But then they're just like, yeah, but we don't want it to be that anymore. So let's just pull all the dumb shit out of our ass to explain it. And look, here's the thing. It's not the end of the world. Warhammer 40,000 makes up so much bullshit. It's unreal, right? Like if you read the books and shit, they make up so much nonsense. But it's a very, you know, rule of cool kind of universe, blah, 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 and it's fine. What I don't like about Fate is they started off trying to be legit and like D&D where everything makes sense and there's rules and numbers behind it all and like logical, and they still try to act like that. But then they wanted to have their cake and eat it too, and they wanted to put the cart before the horse. Right, so they don't pick a fucking lane. If they try to act like they have logical consistency, like internal consistency, and it all makes sense, but it doesn't. It's all bullshit. At least now, it's all total bullshit. They make it up. They'll just literally invent reasons to do what they want to do, right? And that's fine, but then don't act like, you know, you're some serious deep thing, right? If you want to just have fun and do stupid shit, that's totally fine. But then just do stupid shit and don't come out here and say, oh no, you can't have Zeus because he's a chief god. Ignore all the other chief gods you have, by the way. It's just total fuck. And for some reason, the Type Moon fans just can't let it go. They're just so on the Kool-Aid that they just can't accept that Fate is bullshit now, right? That it's just total nonsense. You know, it's the logical consistency is gone. There's plot armor everywhere. It's you know, just inconsistent as fuck. They can't admit that. They gotta act like Fate is just this pinnacle godly story. By the way, being an old man, I've seen this many times. I remember like Warcraft fans were always saying Warcraft was the best story ever told. Even when like WoW became a complete joke and all that, and they still like that. There's still WoW people that are like, this is the best storytelling ever, right? And then like I've heard so many people say Genshin and all the Bahoyo games are just so good. The stories are so great. The writing is so great. How dare you fucking criticize a gacha game? Like blah 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 blah. That happens. And Fate fans, same thing. They're just so convinced that it's just the best story. It's perfect. There's no plot armor. I've seen so many people like defend like Shiro, and like Shiro doesn't have any plot armor and all. It's just insanity. It's insanity. Like if people get they're too close, right? They're too close and they're blind as fuck. Most of these stories are garbage, and if you like it anyway, that's fine. But don't act like this shit is, you know, some masterpiece in storytelling, right? Just don't do that. Oh yeah, dude, lots of people glaze Genshin's story. Now, obviously, lots of people criticize the hell out of it. Go into any circle though, where it's like real Genshin fans, right? People that are just all about it, and oh my god, they glaze the shit out of it, like full-on apologists, man. And like FGO's got a lot of those too. Yeah, I don't think Genshin ever had a great story. It had some great themes every once in a while. Like sometimes you'd do a side quest that had like the theme that it was about was good, but the dialogue was crap. I think the dialogue in Genshin has always been super crap. But every once in a while it'd have an interesting plot point or an interesting side quest or something. But it just got worse and worse. And like the dialogue is super bad. Not a lot of games have good dialogue. It's pretty rare. It's because good writers are rare. They're very rare, so. I never thought Septim was good. Definitely not. Holy shit. That's some Delulu right there. How old were you? Because I do remember when I was like a youngin', I was never like crazy stupid. I never really even, I don't think I ever really liked bad writing, but like, you know, when I was young, when Gundam Seed came out, because it was like the new Gundam, I didn't like it because it wasn't the Gundam that I liked, right? So that's kind of like Xbox versus PlayStation logic. I grew out of that immediately, but I remember defending it in this chat back when I first started watching the stream. I'm so sorry. I probably called you a fucking moron. I have a feeling. At least you grew out of it. Oh man. Septim could have been cool if like if it had meaning, right? All the like Darius had an army, Leonidas had an army. If these factions were like doing stuff and they weren't all just like kind of faceless copies of each other, just a generic bad guy for you to beat, it could actually be a really cool story. But it's not. It's terrible. God, FGO and writing. Oh man. I guess we show off Olga's other stage. So we have memorial stages too. I kind of forgot about that, but I don't think they really picked anything that great. I swear to God, memorial stages are why we don't have story replay, because they think this shit is hype and it's not. Who'd they pick for Camelot here? Now, I could use Yang CE, but we'll try without here. Just 3 sets of animations. Do it. Oh my god. I don't know if I got the will. She's so lame in the other stages, dude. Although I don't know what the other stage is. I know obviously what the first stage is, but I didn't even pick a memorial CE. I just don't care. Like, they don't do anything. And I can just, if I care about the art, I can just look it up. Oh, hi, Mordred. Boy, oh, it's the fight where you, it's like prototype break bar, because you like beat her, then you go to the next wave and it's her again. Oh yeah, taunts are so bad here. She's just gonna blast anyway. I should check though. I just might as well grab some C's just cause, but look, they animated his legs and feet from behind. Like, they just never do that anymore. Chat, do you think Sanson can solo this stage? I don't think so. I really don't. After all this time and all this power creep, I don't think so. Like, if it was just this health bar, maybe, but because you have to fight her again in wave 2, no. Kind of want to do Rainbow Chain. It's kind of a bursty situation here. Jesus Christ, 80k, and I'm not using Yang CE. Also, she gives you so much NP. Oh yeah, she does her extra attack, not her NP. But, I mean, her extra hits really hard here, so it's kind of like a single target NP. It would definitely fuck us up because we're a Lancer. I must have been doing something really weird. I was probably fighting Idra with these command codes. Being a Grand Lancer has a lot of privileges. His animations are smooth, they're just not very well choreographed, they're very basic. And the reason they're smooth is because back in the day, they used to animate servants, like they draw their torso from like 3 or 4 angles, they draw their arms from a few angles, the legs from a few angles, so they're not nearly as stiff. Where now, if you look at like the sprite sheets, generally they only drew their legs and feet once, right? And so they're in the exact same pose no matter what. Where like Ku, you know, they actually drew them from like the front, the side, and the back. So even though the attacks themselves aren't really that well done, the sprite, you know, has a lot of options, if you will. I like how I still have PFA. I'll put it in slow-mo so you can like see it easier. Although I'm gonna do quick, which may not be that good of a example. But yeah, if you look at Ku's sprite sheet, he's just animated from or drawn from more angles than a lot of the newer stuff is. But yeah, unfortunately, his actual like attacks choreographies. So you can see that there. Look, you can see his legs and feet from a different angle, right? He's got like 3 angles for his legs, and that they just don't do that anymore. They haven't done that in a long time. That's a huge part of why a lot of animations look stiff. Like if you look at Boudica, like her legs never change, ever. Even a lot of new gold units are like that. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a shame that they've kind of gotten worse about this stuff. I kind of wish she had crit there, so Guts would have procced or something. Get my attack up. No reason to dude, we're not pushed at all. Like, I don't need to cast BFA here. I still got all of this shit. And we're fighting a Saber, for God's sakes. Grand Lancer, by the way. Might as well go for damage here. Sorry, Mordred. And so look, his chest is being animated from the side and the back, instead of being at like that angle all of the time. And that's the thing, Proto Ku's not animated like this, right? Proto Ku's almost all from the same angle all the time, so it looks really awkward. I like how my Guts comes back next turn, and I have this, and I have this. So my PFA would come back again. Like, absolutely disgusting here. I guess I do this to get my attack up just for funsies. Let's see the damage. How come she didn't get buffed? Because Anniversary Gwaine had more stats. I don't get why they didn't like slap an extra 100k on her on each bar or something. I really am pissed about Proto Ku though. I've been looking forward to a Proto Ku animation update for a long time, and they blew it. Caster could be so many things, because like there's just so many casters that need it. A Medea fix would be sick though. Like fixing her NP, that'd be really nice. So it goes from I don't know what this symbol is. Like the part 1 symbols are way better. It's way clearer what they're for. I have no idea what this is. Why can't I do this? Why did... It's like Lost Belt 3. How is there anything from Lost Belt 3 I haven't done? Excuse me? Oh, this is a Kartha? That's kind of random. You have to clear the one before it? Why? I don't have to clear... what? This makes no sense. And why does it say Lost Belt 3? Because that's not Lost Belt 3. I'm not sure that's even what it says, because, like, this is not Lost Belt 3. People are saying it's Agartha. So, like, why would it... what? What's wrong with Protoku's animations? They're stiff as fuck, and, where is he? He like, when attacking, he keeps returning to this pose constantly. It looks fucking horrible. And not only that, a lot of his attacks, he doesn't even, his arm stays this way. He attacks with the spear with just this arm, and then this arm just stays like this. It looks horrible. Like, it's so dumb, and this is, like, super out of character for him. If you watch the, Protoku OVA and stuff, this just doesn't match at all. He's only standing like that because of his card is like this. Which just looks wrong. It just makes no fucking sense. It's just like they did that with Lancelot. I said this earlier, and I think this is like the best example. You know, Lancelot's got this, you know, grip the air and anger kind of thing going on. But that doesn't translate to this. This is like some posh bullshit, right? It looks horrible. Now, thankfully, his attack animations are good, so it's not so bad, but the standing pose is still crap. And yeah, it's crap on Protoku. So, like, stop doing that. It's stupid. So, like, you got, like, you know, Ku over here and, you know, a reasonable combat stance and kind of reminiscent of what he does in, you know, the anime. And then Protoku's just standing there like a twat. Yeah, Sanson's is good. I'm happy with Sanson's. And, like, Motahari's is good, even though I don't, you know, care that much Motahari. But, I mean, I don't hate her. She's fine. But yeah, Sanson's is pretty good. It's not the best. It's a little stiff. Yeah, Sanson's extra's bad, but everything else is pretty good. Alright, might fuck around with these more later. Are there any standouts here, chat? Because, you know, if they do some good buffs, you know, I might make some video. I thought about doing animation update videos, but I figure people have already made a bunch of animation update videos, and I'd rather make like a Darius solo video or a Sanson solo video, or I'd rather do that than an animation update, because like their animation updates weren't like super great. So I tell you what, though, Motahari's would have been, if it's like my favorite character, then I would have done that. Or Durga is pretty. Which Durga is it? Did you fight her twice? Oh, Mothman. No, Mothman's fun. Oh, that was a good boss. Yeah, I like that one. That must be this one. Yeah, that's good. First Durga. It's not as good, but it's fine. One without Kama. I guess it's easier to solo, though, without Kama being around. I think I had a Chingonger or something. I don't really remember. I think I did. The one at the church. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We'll fuck around with that. I think we'll do that tomorrow, though, because it's already late as fuck. And I gotta eat, and the food I'm gonna prepare actually takes a second to make, so I gotta wrap it up. I do apologize. I do want to do these and fuck around with servants and stuff, but I'll just give us something to do tomorrow. That's no big deal. I have a lot more free time tomorrow, so shouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, I mean, Olga, whatever. I would have much preferred Galahad, but you know, what are you gonna do? I just got here. My apologies, point. But thank you guys for hanging out. It kind of sucks the anniversary is so underwhelming. Look at all, just, this is ridiculous, dude. Look how long it takes. And you can't, like, there's no quick way to go through. Okay, you can at least do that. That helps a little bit. Holy fuck, that's insane. Just, who needs all this crap? God, they really want you to give them your money because it gives you all that QP. Not gonna happen. Alright, boys. We will raid Cairo. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Why you guys always gotta do the sad emotes, man? Look at you guys. Like, go say hi to Kaibo. He's probably not even there, but you never know.